Thanks very much, Nick. Yes, that's how it works. 10 cars. Who's going to shuffle round to be down to our front row starting for the big one? Skinny Coulson. He's the 10th point scorer up against 9th of O'Connor. O'Connor going low side, the young gun versus the former Super Saloon champion. In one side, out the other. O'Connor will advance, and in fact he'll advance a long way through, beating the likes of Dean Brindle, Ricky Logan and Carl Wilson. Then he came up against Jamie McDonald, and Jamie McDonald said, no more, my friend. McDonald, he powered. That beautifully presented by Hitachi 71 car. Round he goes, and he will advance, and O'Connor's reign will stop at a great effort by O'Connor. Wow, this is a replay. Deja vu last time. Schatz didn't fall asleep, as he did last year in the corresponding battle. Schatz will go through and advance, and McDonald will only take the one advance. Then it was the battle we've been waiting for. Allard versus Schatz. Two American superstars. Allard's dominated down under. Donny Schatz says, I'm here to conquer. Round he goes. Allard threw everything except the kitchen sink. Came up short, and the crowd are on their feet. The battle for 1 and 2. The Murphy versus Schatz. Look at them side by side. This is poetry in motion. You can bet your bottom dollar it is. Still side by side. Murphy throwing everything at him. I think he's got an advantage. White flag. 1 to go. The battle for the highest point scorer. Who's it going to be? Murphy's going to have another crack. Oh, they almost come together. Schatz powers round. Turn number 4. Still side by side. Who's going to get there? Well, it was Schatz. What about that?
Donny, what a fantastic show that was.
That's fun, even being in the seat when you get to race a guy like Pete side by side for 2 laps. Yeah, that's a lot of fun. Not very often you get to do that. Them pole shuffles are definitely a fan's race, and it was fun to be a part of.
Tell me about the track conditions tonight.
You know, they're about ideal. You got a top, you got a bottom. When you can run 2 cars like that side by side for 2 laps, it's pretty amazing.
Thanks, Graham. Thanks, Nick. The World Sprint Car Classic. Peter Murphy and Donny Schatz on the front row. Jonathon, Allard and Jamie McDonald, row 2. Ryan O'Connor and Carl Wilson, row number 3. Dean Brindle, Greg Prickrell, row 4. Ricky Logan, Skinny Coulson, row 5. Rodney Wood and Glenn Torpy, row 6. And row number 7, Paul Donovan, Raymond Griffin. Row 8, Scotty Fountain, Jamie Duff. Row 9, Daniel Rogers and Bradley Tyrrell. 20 cars face the starter. 30 laps the distance here at Western Springs Speedway. They amble around nicely. Let's get dirty for 30. The World Sprint Car Classic. An All-American front row. Murphy and Schatz still side by side. Oh, big wheel stand from McDonald. Further back as I think Murphy's got the jump on him. Schatz really trying the top shelf. Can't quite do it as to get up the gas. And look who's in front. The Australian come American and the Daltons 11 US of A. Murphy, your race leader, being chased by Donny Schatz. Schatz again. Gonna try that top shelf. Plenty of fuel. Plenty of laps to go. 30 laps is a long time around the tight bullring here at Western Springs Speedway. Murphy doing a great job. Running that low line as Schatz tries to power around the outside of him. Oh, we got a yellow. Eagleton and Fountain come together in the middle of turns 1 and 2. First yellow of the Classic. Good look at the hydraulic 0 car of Allard sitting in 3rd. Here we go on the restart. Murphy leads them home. Murphy, your race leader, chased by Schatz. Allard going low side. Schatz continuing to work the top shelf. Racing fast, racing furious. The 3 Americans are pulling away. First Kiwi home is 71 Jamie McDonald. Murphy starting to open a bit of a gap now as Schatz decides to move down low. So Schatz now working the low line. Murphy doing a great job as he comes up on Rob Allen. Lap traffic already, 1 car down. He is on a mission, Peter Murphy. Driving superbly. Peter Murphy in first, big flame out the back. Schatz running second, Allard close behind him in 3rd. Front wing damage for the 14 of Bradley Tyrrell. Not slowing Murphy down though, he goes right round the outside of him. In fact, Schatz is starting to reel him in as Murphy gets caught up in a bit of lap traffic and always spices things up here at Western Springs. Murphy pulling alongside the lap cars. A shot tries to get in the sprint. Here comes Allard in the background. Wow, you said you wanted to show this battle royale up front is worth the price of the admission ticket alone. Schatz going low side on Jamie Duff. Murphy, your race leader. Schatz has a big look at it this time. A real big look. He goes low, so we've got a new race leader, we do. The World Outlaw champion has hit the front, and up they go at Western Springs. Donny, Schatz, your race leader. Murphy gonna have another big look at him. Here comes Allard. Allard, he says there's gonna be short-lived because I want to go out front, and off he goes. As Schatz clips the pit straight wall. Now Murphy giving Schatz a real, applying the blowtorch well and truly as Allard starting to run away. Well, you couldn't have scripted any better. Schatz is now all over the back of Allard as Allard's approaching very heavy lap traffic. He knows these local cars will then play an advantage. Sprinklers have come on here at Western Springs. Well, we've got all sorts. Fantastic night of action here at Western Springs Speedway, the World Sprintcar Classic. Jonathon Allard, Donny, Schatz, Peter Murphy. Schatz is right on the tail tag of the 0 US of A car. Sweaty on a mistake. Great pass from Allard up the inside on the corner for number 5 of Rogers. Schatz tries to follow through. Oh, hello, Donovan blowing smoke. He goes to pull the infield. Oh, hang on, Schatz has been taken out. No, he manages to keep going. He loses the position to Peter Murphy. Well, the World of Outlaw star is under all sorts of pressure. As Murphy now, he moves into second with his eyes on the prize. Allard is your race leader. Schatz has got to come from third place. First Kiwi is still Jamie McDonald, but there's a gap the size of Manukau between third and fourth. Schatz going low side. Meanwhile, the 0 US of A car's got a 1 car gap. As underneath Murphy goes Schatz, so Schatz has got the second. Well, he may run out of laps here at Western Springs Speedway. The defending World Sprint Car Classic champion has got to hunt down Allard with white flag flying, 1 to go. So Jonathon Allard from Chico, California. He almost got there last year. He will get there this year into 3 out of 4. Up they go, and Jonathon Allard will take the Classic. Schatz in second, and Peter Murphy in third. Confirming those results, Jonathon Allard takes the Classic, Donny, Schatz in second, Peter Murphy third, Jamie McDonald fourth, Ryan O'Connor fifth, and Ricky Logan in 6th place. Well, he's happy about that. Jonathon Allard, he grabs the World Sprint Car Classic.
Jonathon, that was one of the most intense races I've watched.
Well, I'll tell you what, I was pretty nervous going in tonight, and racing the world's best and Donny Schatz, he's won everything there is to win, and he's the best racer in the United States right now, so I figured we're going to consider this my home track for the winter, and definitely to come on my turf, and he's done a great job, and he's, like I said, he's the world's best, and Peter Murphy, I'll tell you what, he came out of nowhere, and I was really getting nervous there for a while because we didn't seem to be coming on as quick as we normally do. But then the tires got hot enough to grip the surface and really got going good.
Donny, what an absolute intense and incredible race.
It was. It would have been a little bit better if I could have won it, but you know, that's the way racing goes. Some days you win, some days you don't. We had a good enough car too. You know, anybody could have won that race. Me, Pete, Jonathon won it, and he was probably the smartest of the three of us, kind of waiting early to see what was going to happen. And we just got ourselves in some bad spots, and that's just bad decision making on the racetrack, and it happens. We'll learn from it. Tonight was very tricky. I was very happy with the racetrack. At a top groove, bottom groove, but didn't come out where we wanted, so we got one more opportunity.
Yeah, so all in all, it was a good night. I think they all know we're here, so we'll come back again next week and see what we can do.